G'day Saints fans, pretty big week so far for the boys, predominantly focusing on recovery. Obviously the game against West Coast was a reasonable effort without getting a reward, but fairly taxing game, and so therefore the players have trained and prepared accordingly. As I said, it's predominantly been about recovery, but we had a really good session today, albeit a little bit wet out there. No similarities really to what we're going to get on game day on Sunday given the conditions, but the guys trained with real spirit, so they're in a really good space. Just having a look at the team for this week. Obviously Adelaide haven't been able to get their season going yet, but we rate them as a really hard running quality team. They've been incredibly competitive for most parts of the game. In fact, been in winning positions against really good opposition. So we know that it's going to be an enormous challenge, but one that we're up for. Basically, our front half, we don't think there'll be too many changes because this comes to you reasonably early in the week. We've still got a fairly significant training session to go, so we're still waiting on a few. Tommy Lee kicked 4 goals for Sandy. We thought he was pretty good, so he's a chance to come in. Jack Billings also kicked 5, so he's a chance to potentially be in the mix for the front half. But Nick's obviously been in really good form. We're really pleased with Rhys Stanley's game on the weekend. Whilst he didn't really hit the scoreboard too much, kicked a couple, but his work rate and his ability to go in the ruck was really significant for us. Bo, as we know, can give us an enormous contest up there. We've been really pleased with his physicality. Joey was able to kick a couple of goals in the first half, and we need his class forward of the ball from time to time. The midfield were really strong. Obviously we're up against Natanui and Cox, and whilst we got beaten in hit-outs, we thought that Hickey's contest was significant, so he'll play a very, very similar role again. These guys have been really strong for us at the fall of the ball. Clearances have been a real positive for us. We want to get a bit of class up through the middle of the ground. We think Webby can provide that. Gears' run and honesty. Jack Stevens is a slight chance to play. He's come to hand really quickly. He's been able to do a fair bit of work. A lot of that off legs, but he's got a training session to get through, so we'll see how he goes. Tommy Curran, we thought was pretty good for us against Huey, so he's a chance to come in and play a role there for us from a defensive perspective. The back six is pretty set. Farron will rotate back through there. Webby will go back as well. We really like the work of Roddy and Newnsy. His drive off halfback for us has been good. Delaney's been in pretty good form. He's obviously joined our club this year, and we've been really pleased with how he's going. And Josh Bruce has had some really good form in the VFL, so he's also a chance to come in and play. Given his form, but philosophically there won't be too many changes to the team for change's sake. On the whole, we're reasonably pleased with the way the group are going. A message to you, the fans, we greatly appreciate your support, so we'd love to see you there again on game day. The club is wanting to pay tribute to one of our old traditions, and that is the animal enclosure, and with that in mind, we'd love to see you guys in your favourite animal costume, whether you're young or old. Just have a bit of fun and support the boys. There's no doubt that it really has an impact, particularly late in the game. Hope to see you there.